What's going on, YouTube fam? Wolf Squad fam? How's everyone's week going so far? Hope it's been pretty good. We got a franchise video for you guys this week. And as you guys can see, I've been making moves. Mostly with our opponent for this week, the New Orleans Saints. Now, thanks to the Saints, I was able to finesse them out of the number 2 overall pick in the first round. But not just that. But I managed to keep both pick number 16 and pick number 31. What did I say, guys? What did I say? I know how to build a championship caliber team. Especially with now that I'm starting to experiment a little bit more with the swarm defense. So, I'm not going to waste too much time with the intro, guys. You guys know the deal. We're going against the New Orleans Saints this week and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, let's go ahead, get into this game, get us a couple dubs, and keep things rolling. Let's go out there and just absolutely destroy the Saints. Not only did I get a couple first round picks from the Saints, but I also managed to snag a few second round picks as well, as you guys saw. Maybe a third. These all come from different teams. Like I've said, I've been making moves. And in the previous episode, I'm going to show you guys real quick before we get into this week's game. I've been looking at our prospects here for quite a while. In the previous episode, I forgot to show you guys one of the main guys I've been scouting, I've been looking at. Where is he here? Right edge. Is he left edge or right edge? Left. He's left end. Sharif Wolf. I think that's how you pronounce his first name. Sheriff. This guy is going to be an absolute stud. Now, we should be lucky enough to get him, because the team that's above us right now, the Cleveland Browns, they don't need an edge rusher. So we should be able to snag him. He has great to elite speed, great to elite change of direction, and he has both good to great acceleration and agility. But not just that. C and block shedding, which isn't too great, but it's not too bad either. He's like right in the middle. A to B finesse moves. His pursuit stats A to B or B to A, whichever you want to say it. This guy is going to be a monster for my defense, for my swarm defense. So I'm looking to get Sharif Wolf in the draft, and then in between games, I'll just keep showing you guys, maybe one or two of the guys I've been looking at. And then as for the secondary, I've been looking at a few corners, Quentin Hammond and Matt Manning. Both of these are man-to-man guys, 6'4", 6'1", out of Michigan and Illinois. As far as safeties go, there's not really many safeties to try to go after except for Beltran. He's a hybrid safety. Hopefully the majority of these guys will have quite a lot of pursuit, and especially with the safeties and the edge rushers. So with Beltran and Sharif Wolf, that'll really help us to get after the quarterbacks. It'll really help to get after the quarterbacks. And then for the corners, hopefully we can get some pretty solid man coverage. Great to elite speed on both of these guys, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, great to elite speed. And then Manning. Yeah, great to elite. Yeah. So hopefully their coverage is pretty good as well. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get ourselves into the game against the Saints. And before the next game against the Seattle Seahawks, or is it Tampa Bay? Tampa Bay. Before we get into our game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I'll show you the rest of the guys I've been kind of eyeing lately. And, yeah, that's where I'm at in the draft so far. I'll see you guys in New Orleans. Alright guys, so here we are in New Orleans. Oh man. We got another one of those. Okay. As usual, got ourselves a C4. And it's not just any C4, guys. It's Ultimate Energy C4. So which means we have a can that has 300 milligrams of caffeine, not 200. So let me crack this open real quick. And it looks like we're starting the game out on defense. Defense is about to wreak havoc. And also, as per usual, Evie's joining us for the video. Alright, please tackle him. We don't want them getting a touchdown right off rip, so we gotta put a stop to that. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call timeout right off rip here because I was not ready. Oh man, it's been way too long, guys. It's been way too long. But I am ready to go. Good job, Scorton, Wallace. Stuffing the run. Just got to keep at it. Just got to keep at it. Keep pressuring them. Got to keep pressuring them. The swarm defense, dude. The swarm defense is absolutely insane. All right, Mike Reed, Gilmore is out there. Trevin Wallace. All right. Punt us that ball. ETN, give us a good field position here. Or not. 38. That's not bad. That's not too bad. Although I would have liked to get a little bit further downfield, but yeah, 38-yard line's not too bad. All right, let's go ahead and run the ball on him right off rip. Okay. It's all about winning in the trenches, guys. It's going to be a heavy-hitting game. There we go. There we go. Running on him again. It looks like the left side is a little bit weaker than the right, so There we go. Thank you. Dude. Ekwonu, are you serious, dude? You just had to freaking stand there. Oh my goodness, dude. You just had to stand there. Okay, so nobody's gonna block 90, whoever that is. There we go, there we go. Thank you, Ekwonu, for actually doing something right, making up for your earlier mistake. Let's go ahead and give him a run look and then go to the slants.
So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
Give him a run look.
First down, Young.
Yep, there it is.
Bruh.
Are you come on, man. Alright. Looks like this is going to be a drive where we're going to have to run the entire time. Not that I mind running the entire drive, but I'd like to get some passes in. Alright, Leggett, this one's going to you. Hopefully, this time. Nope. Alright. So that puts 7 up on our board. Gotta get the extra point first, though. Bring the light a little bit closer. Just a little bit.
It will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Alrighty. So as you guys can see, it's kind of early in the afternoon. There's not much lighting going on right now because it is kind of cloudy out there. It's not really badly cloudy. It's like more so like partly cloudy. Partly sunny, partly cloudy. Not much lighting going on around here. I need to get some more. Well, speaking of which, hang on. Let me adjust stuff real quick. I'm gonna cut the video here real quick, and then we'll be right back with you guys here in just a second. Alright guys, I'm back.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline.
Hopefully my defense can kind of just hold them out again. Because that's what I need. Oh, nope, 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 nope. JC, thank you. Woo. We do not need that happening again. Nope. Nah. Nah. You're not going to run no huddle on us. Nah. Nah. You are not running no huddle on us. Is that? What in the? Is that an offensive lineman playing tight end for him? What in the world? Or is that it? Okay. Ah, crap. Yeah, yeah. I saw that coming from a mile away. As soon as Kamara got past Wallace there, I knew it. I flippin' knew it. All right. All right. Game on, New Orleans. Game on.
Think about it, Kate. It really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Why does my hoodie feel a little tighter around me all of a sudden? There we go. That's a bit better. Jimmy Horn. Take the ball back for us, please, if you would. Oh, my goodness. Woo! My special teams almost helped me out there and opened up a hole. Oh, man. Needed that badly.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. This drive
Nope.
will begin with
Nope.
Hubbard.
Yeah.
The opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Oh, with 3 yards, the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Now they're run committing. This is not good.
Up the middle.
We don't need them run committing. If my offensive line would flippin' help us out.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up.
Coker, you got to catch that, buddy. Okay, we got it. I do not like this situation at all, but I'm going to have to go for it.
Isn't budging. They're going for it.
What in the... What even is this? I clicked on tight end attack. Okay, this has got to be something that the Saints... Yeah.
Left down. Here's Young.
Come on, Trimble. Get out.
He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. God.
So we're all knotted up here at the half, Bronc, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
I should have spiked it. I should have spiked it.
Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players, but for the real
All right.
teams, the home
Let's take a look and
stretch
see
is
what's going
starting.
on
Let's
here
get into it.
With the Buccaneers
Our
and
journey
Falcons,
through
if
the
they'll show it.
NFL
Oh,
starts
wow.
Now, NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's
Texans
the
beat the
third-year
Cardinals.
signal caller from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud. A 17-yard
Okay.
touchdown pass.
That's interesting.
The Texans keep their playoff hopes alive. They move back
Raiders
to
and
500
Eagles.
at 7-7 with the win. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles. They're playing host to the Las Vegas
All right.
Raiders. And it's the second-year man, Will
Bills
Shipley.
and
Got one more
the
to show
Bills
you
are
right
12
now.
on.
Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I kind of figured the Bills would be. Oh man, 42.
Coleman. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This one of his 2 touchdown catches.
Wow. Okay. The Bills are going to be a tough opponent in the playoffs. If I end up having to go against them in the Super Bowl.
Here at half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. Trevor Etienne to return this. Pretty solid field
Nothing
position
open.
starting out here, Bronc.
Nothing.
Tackled at the 29.
All right.
Offense to the
There we
line.
go.
Trips right to start out.
I was wondering what was going on.
Young on 1st and 10.
There we go. Tremble. Leggett.
He's all the way across midfield. Down
Needed you to block, my man. I needed you to block. That's fine, though. That's fine.
already in enemy territory. Here's Young on 1st and 10.
Tremble again. You have to catch that, dude. You're one of the best possession catching tight ends on my team, bro.
Here's 2nd and 10. Defense shows blitz. Young.
There we go. Oh, I could have kept going. I could have kept going.
He gets it down near the red zone.
All right. All right, all right, all right, all right.
First down.
Just about every defense
Let's give the ball to Hubbard.
says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run, and number two, you got to take away the timeouts.
There we go. There we go. Just run the clock down. Run the clock down. We keep learning this over and over the past few weeks. We just got to keep running the clock down.
When you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it.
There we go. I'll go down right here.
When you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
All right.
Downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
I'm going to let the clock run down. So that way it gives them as little time as possible. $10 I'll run it right when it's at like 2 or 1. There we go. And we're going to get a little aggressive here. We're going to go for the 2 points. We're going to get aggressive.
So they stick with the hot hand partner, and he ends up adding 2 more on top of that touchdown.
Let's go.
8 points is a pretty solid tries work for him. And as long as he's producing, seeing the gaps, getting pads down, getting those tough yards, feed that man the ball. He won't be denied.
Well, of course.
Fielded at the 7.
There we go. Trevon Merritt.
Stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Just got to keep running this blitz, man. Just got to keep running this blitz. There, like I said, there's some weak spots, but we just got to keep running it. As long as we keep them under duress.
Here's Rattler, first and 10.
Oh, wow. They found a way. Wow. Wow. The Saints have found a way to beat it. Okay. Okay. Okay, New Orleans. Okay, New Orleans. I see you.
It's job run. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now the defense to make a stop and give.
Yeah, of course my controller disconnected. Trying to reconnect it here.
Give him a chance.
What the? Bro. It won't let me. You gotta be.
Following that timeout,
You gotta be.
They're gonna try to come up with 2 points.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Because it would not let me. Golly, man.
We all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Gotta go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all
Oh my goodness, Saints. I really thought this would be an easy peasy lemon squeezy game, but no. The Saints are putting up a fight. The Saints are putting up a fight. So which means we have to get serious here, ladies and gentlemen.
first and 10. It's Hubbard.
There we go, Hubbard.
He's gonna be stopped after reaching up to the 33. We're still tied.
Keep running the clock down. Just got to keep running the clock. Because this is going to be like the Miami Dolphins and the Green Bay Packers game all over again. We just have to keep running the ball, keep running the clock down, and we got to give them as little time as we possibly can. So that way they don't drive down the field on us in 1 or 2 plays and score on us like they just did. Because then it'll literally be like the Dolphins and Packers game all over again. Iquanu, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, run the clock down a little bit more. Oh, man. 2-point conversion. Come on.
Panthers going for two. They send it straight up the middle. And he crosses the goal line. The conversion is good.
There we go.
Sets them up with an 8-point lead in the fourth.
We gotta.
Team out there now as they send it
I'm
away.
going for a fumble. Screw it. I'm going for a fumble. Special teams.
He fields it from the 8. He's brought down what looks
I went
like
for
a
it.
24
I went for the hit stick fumble.
Here comes the Saints offense.
I'm trusting this. I'm trusting this one more time.
The end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try.
Come on, defense. I need you to get pressure here. Trevin Wallace, that was that was game right there, dude. That was the game-ending interception that you just let fall to the floor.
Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the 24 once again. It's second and
Oh my goodness, Trevin Wallace. You gotta pick that off. It was right in front of you.
to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they jump on top of it. Ooh,
Keep him in bounds. Keep him in bounds. Make him use your timeouts. Keep him in bounds.
the Saints calling for a timeout. They're first.
Let's go underneath for the coverage this time. I'm trusting it.
The running back in motion.
Oh my god, Kamara. Woo! Rattler had Kamara open. That sack just saved us.
People forward. They need to get set.
That sack just saved us.
Setting up to pass.
Good stuff, Dante. Good stuff. Good stuff. I wish you would have gotten the interception, but I'll take an incomplete pass as well. I'll take it.
You're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta
All right.
that nobody wants.
Now to throw. Complete right side to Washington.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Fourth. That's fourth.
He's well shy of what they needed there.
Who gets that money down? That third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing
Barno,
job
Scorton, Derek Brown, somebody.
bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Trying to push deep down.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Dante. You seriously let Chris Olave torture ass. You got it. Oh my goodness.
So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for two.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that.
Okay, play of the game right here. We're either it's either a win or we're going to overtime, and we're gonna win it. Trevin Wallace.
Maintains the 2-point lead.
Thank you, Wallace. We just gotta get this onside though. Onside. XL here. Come on. Get it. Woo! Brooks, thank you. That is game, ladies and gentlemen. The Saints were not easy. That was not easy.
Here's a give to Hubbard.
Saints, you put up a good fight. But in the end, there can only be one winner. And it'll be me.
We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans.
It'll be me.
This is first and 10. Hubbard trying this up the gut. Just about to it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that's a lock up this win. And now it's
Pretty much.
four other running backs. The only
All right.
players to ever
Just
reach
to make
25
absolutely
this
sure.
season. With that score, he joined some great company to be in. Sean Alexander, Priest Holmes, and a couple of Hall of Famers, LaDainian Tomlinson and Emmitt Smith.
Just to make absolutely sure, though, I'm going to go for the 2 points. Be a little aggressive.
That's the game right here. They're going for two and trying to make it a two-possession game. Setting this spread ahead.
There we go.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away.
That'll pretty much seal it.
Starting from the 5.
I had to get one in for a good measure. I had to get a I had to get a hit stick fumble just to be sure.
Got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it.
Okay, Saints, you're not winning this game, so why use your last timeout?
Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Set the up to Hubbard. He brushed him off with ease. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
All right, Hubbard. Just to increase your stats, get one more for us.
Carolina touchdown. The Panthers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
The Panthers go
They want to run it across.
That's fine. That's fine.
Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, they are perfect no longer. Defense finally stops them on a 2-point try. You think this is just a case that they were going to go for it every time, Brock, until it didn't work out?
Yeah, not a gambler, but this is house money. And when you feel this good, you're
All right.
continue to take advantage.
Just a few more plays and this game will be over.
Preparation that they could go after these guys they have. And I don't think one time getting stopped.
Say, where's everyone going? Okay.
Forward.
Watch Kamara here. Could nobody? There we go. Thank you, Trevor Wallace. Tripping him up. Yeah, Scorton got to him. Thank you, Trevor Wallace. Because of that, Scorton got to him. Thank you. That's the pressure I want to see. That's the type of pressure I want to see.
First down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down. Now staring you in the face.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Just swarming all around him.
Looking to throw it.
There we go.
No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
Even on 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force a throw right there. And that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball
One
in
more
harm's
play
way.
and it's over.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Maybe a bit of desperation. And there's our
Thank you,
to this game. It's
Mike Reed.
And the Panthers make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game.
And it's gonna end with that's funny.
So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road.
The Saints were not easy there at the beginning.
As they claim their
They were not
fourth
easy,
victory in a
but
row.
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott.
Alrighty.
saying this has been-
Let's go ahead. Take a look at our upgrades and stuff. Oh wow, we're almost to level 23 with the team pass. Get some credits. Ethan Driscoll's getting 2 skill points here. Let's go ahead and put it on pass protector. Get some pass blocking for him. Definitely need that. 76, that's going to be 79. Driscoll's kind of, yeah. He's getting to be where I want him to be. Let's go ahead and put it on elusive back for Chuba Hubbard, now that he's a 99 overall. Awareness, break tackle, juke move, spin move. Alright. Ika Mokwanu, pass protector. Got to keep beefing up the offensive line. +2 to pass block. There we go. That's what we need. Ben Cleveland, pass protector again. +1 to pass block. Everybody's getting plus something to pass block. Let's go. Chandler Zavala, pass protector. There we go. Zavala, 81. Let's go. Alrighty, so let's go ahead. Take a look at the game against the Bucket. Ooh, we got one of these. There we go. Alrighty. So that'll help boost our approval by the fans a little bit. We're looking good. Coaching staff likes what we're doing. GM. The fans can still use a little bit more, but we'll get there. Media. Let's go ahead and go to next week. See what everything's looking like. Against the Buccaneers. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Mano a mano. There we go. And I'm pretty sure the mano a mano. Okay. Increased reaction to... My mic's in the way. In breaking routes and man coverage. Increased reaction on outbreaking routes and man coverage. Reduced chances of press losses. Okay, increased press win. Okay. That might help. That might help. Got some players to negotiate. Weekly strategy to do. And just like that, guys, just like we did the last time, I'm going to go ahead, cut the video here, do these off camera, and I will see you guys in Carolina. Going against the Bucs. Alright, guys, so here we are in Carolina. So, this took me a little while to get to this game because I was doing the mini game for Jason Jones, our rookie defensive tackle that we managed to snag off the Ravens practice squad. It was annoying. So after a few attempts, I just gave up and was like, you know what, screw this. This game's trolling me right now. So I just chose to simulate it. Like, I was failing at it so many times. It's like, yeah, no. I'm going to let Jason Jones get higher up in overall before I start doing that. Because I didn't want to rage at a mini game that I can just simulate and be like, you know what, he's probably going to get 4,000 XP anyway if I simulate it, so... Still have quite a ways to go before we can start doing the mini games for Jason Jones. Alrighty, Tampa Bay. Let's see what you got for us. Let's see if you can handle the heat. There we go. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see from my defensive line. Every time. Heavy, heavy, heavy pressure. There we go. Mike Reed tackling him before he can turn upfield.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape.
All right. Let's see here. Where is everyone going? Gotta watch the running back. Yep, I was worried.
Bruh.
Bro, are you... Two guys over there. Thank you, Mike Reed. Two guys over there, and he... Bruh. Like, you cannot tell me that this game is trolling right now. This game is trolling. Madden 26 right now is trolling. That should have been an easy tackle, dude. But no, my players want to act like they're freaking having an aneurysm. Okay, so now we get to the quarterback. Now that they're... this game is trolling, dude. Alright, Tampa Bay. Nick scored.
He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Facing some long odds here.
All right. Defensive line, give us something like that again. Please. Nick Scorton again. There we go. Please miss it. Yep, made it. Dang. Alright, we held them to 3. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. We held them to 3. As long as we get the touchdown and the 2 points, we should be just fine. Okay, starting at the 20. Okay, so just like we did against the Saints, we got to run the ball. Run the ball, run the clock down while we're doing it. Same song and dance as before. My offensive line wants to block for me, thank you, and not run into me. That's why I'm looking for offensive line in the draft. So, I found quite a few good offensive linemen in the draft. I'll show you guys that after this game. Oh my goodness, they ran commit. That was a bad time to call that.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this one. And this is going to be a
there we go. Just got to keep running the ball. Keep running the ball. I would try to pass it to T-Mac, but I don't have him on the field at the moment. Xavier Legette's in his spot.
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football.
Pretty easy reason why. I kind of want T-Mac to kind of be a secret weapon, if that makes any sense. Not like an actual secret weapon, but more so like I haven't used them in a while, so let's kind of save them for a deep playoff push, if that makes any sense.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
So like he'll kind of be a receiver I just throw into a game whenever I need him. Like whenever I'm like behind in a game and I need to mount a good comeback, that's what he's going to be used. That's what he's going to be used for. Chuba Hubbard with a touchdown. No. I'm going to call a timeout. Let's go ahead. Go for the 2 points. Offensive line actually did some work there. All right, defense. We just need to stop him again. Hit stick. Nope. Please. Woo! Thank you, Lathan Ransom. That was, that could have been bad. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You got all 3 times. They almost returned one on us.
So what you're saying is
We
we're
do
going
not
to
need
line
that.
build here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe.
All right, defensive line, just do your stuff. Do your thing.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
There we go. Mike Reed.
Now the Bucs going to use
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Just keep them in bounds. As long as we keep them in bounds. Clock's against them at the moment. As long as we keep them in bounds, they use their timeouts, it shouldn't matter. There we go. Was that Ransom? I think that was Lathan Ransom that knocked it out. I think that was Lathan Ransom. Let me look at the replay. I think that was Lathan Ransom. Because it wasn't... See, there's JC. There's Mike Reed. That was Ryan Neal. Or was it? That was Gilmore. That was Stephon Gilmore. No, I don't want to go to instant replay again. Come on. That was Gilmore. That was Gilmore. That knocked it out. Okay, offensive line. Please, I need you to block for me. There we go, there we go, there we go. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and call another timeout. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of save those timeouts. Every time we get a first down, we're going to spike it. See, like right here will be a good spiking moment. Come on, get up there, Bryce. Please. That way I can... I don't have to really worry about... I don't really have to worry about working against the clock here. Come on. Timeout. See, this would have been a good spot to use. I'm going to go ahead and spike it here and kick it. And before they can ice me, I'm going to go ahead and kick it.
And this one is right down the middle. So that Charles a season long right there.
And you know what's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one.
I didn't want to try going for a touchdown there, whether it be a pass or a run, because I didn't want to take points off the board. Just stop them here on special teams, and then we can go right back out there on offense. When it comes to those situations, guys, you don't want to be taking points off the board. If they're there via field goal, take it. Because when it comes to Clash of Clans, winning wars on Clash, and when it comes to winning games in Madden, every little detail matters. Every little detail matters. Because, see, these 3 points that I just got right there could end up being the game winner later on, if that makes any sense. I'd rather win by a field goal than lose by a field goal. There we go, there we go.
It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. And that is going to do it, folks. A number of runners have come close, but with that last run, he'll now surpass Eric Dickerson's all-time record.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
season.
So Chuba Hubbard just broke the record for Eric Dickerson's most rush yards in a single season. I think that's what that was. There we go. Okay, where's Reddick at? He's on the left side. There we go. Just got to keep running. Let's give him a run look this time and then throw a pass. Oh, I see something. I see something. I see something. I see something. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. And that's why. And that's why. I'll have that every single time.
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Probably should have went quick slant again. Threw it to Mitchell Evans. Ooh, I might have it here. Let's go post for Mitchell Evans, actually. And then let's go smart route if we can. There we go. Just barely. There's a freaking ladybug on my ring light. Get out of here. There we go, Mitchell. Oh, they're gonna look at that. They're gonna look at that and take that away, and I'm gonna be down at the 1. Guarantee it. Oh wow, they didn't look. Wow. That's crazy. They didn't look at that at all. The Buccaneers have got to be mad. They got to be pissed. The Buccaneers have got to be pissed about that one. Well, if it wasn't the computer player. If it was an actual user playing as the Buccaneers, he or she would be pissed. All right, defense. Just got to keep doing what you're doing. Jason Jones. Jason, that's his first sack, I think. I mean, it was part of a sack, but it would have been his first sack.
Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback
All right.
protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down.
There we go. Gilmore.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Got to keep locking down Mike Evans and Godwin.
He's got his receiver.
Jason Horn. All right, so this is why I'm looking for corners in the draft, guys. That is why. Because then I should be able to have more corners to like choose from and like rotate stuff. And this is where things are going to get interesting in the draft, because what I learned, Trevin Wallace, there we go, getting there in the backfield. Jason Jones was there too. Jason Jones is becoming a force. But yeah, what I learned is you can no longer put safeties as linebackers. That is through depth chart and, you know, formation subs. You can't do it that way. So what I'm thinking about doing, this is where things are going to get interesting, guys. You can change, I remembered, you can change players' positions. So that's when I got a whole bunch of ideas. Keep watching this series, guys. Keep watching this series. This is when it's going to get interesting. So what I'm thinking about doing is having safeties, like safeties or corners, as, you know, change their position to linebackers. And then same thing for wide receivers. I'll probably find some wide receivers in the draft to change to corners. You know, pull a Travis Hunter, if that makes any sense.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath.
This is when things are going to get interesting.
Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens.
I'm like, since we're already at the end of the season, guys, and almost to the playoffs, this is when things are going to get interesting. And it'll be really fun to, like, experiment with that stuff. There we go. Get him down. Thank you. They're running no huddle offense. We don't need them doing that. Not really, Brandon Gaudin. Not really. It's smarter to call a timeout when they're running no huddle offense, because it allows you to slow down the game. And that's why. Nick Scorton.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next.
All right.
Because once the ball's in motion,
So,
it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off.
yeah, what I plan to do,
Right now, because
as far as defensive line goes,
in quick succession, if they can.
wow, Mayfield got away from that. Wow.
Has to be up for any potential deep shots, and probably not the last one we're going to see in this game. Not as long
What I plan to do on defensive line, like I said, I want to continue developing Jason Jones, because he's going to be an absolute force. Nick Scorton again, dude. Nick Scorton is going off right now. Nick Scorton is putting in work. There we go, JC. The Buccaneers have not gotten anything going. Where are they at in stats? Like, where are they at? Rush yards, pass yards. Where are they at? Rush yards, touchdowns. Okay, so only... Dang. -1 in rush yards. Pass 145 pass. We absolutely shut down the Buccaneers, dude. They have not gotten a single thing going on the ground lately. And only 145 pass yards. Yeah. We absolutely shut them down. That's fine, that's fine. They're most likely going to call a timeout. If they have any. Nope. They don't. That's fine with me. But yeah, what I plan to do for my defensive line is once I have everything set up the way I want it to look, is I'm going to give a lot of my edge rushers and defensive tackles the double or nothing ability and the BOGO ability. So that will allow me to nonetheless give my defensive line the ability to just try to block shed every chance they get. You guys are going to see a lot more sacks, a lot more pressure, and a lot more of my defensive linemen just trying to... Freaking ladybug. Come on, bro. Get out of here. You're going to see a lot more sacks, a lot more of my defensive line just getting after the quarterback. And you guys are going to see a lot more of my defensive line just trying to shed blocks.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
Okay, so the recording on my second monitor is a little bit stuttery, but it's not too bad. So I have it set at 60 FPS right now, so what I'll have to do is I'll have to tone it back down to 30. Keep the bit rate high. See what happens there after that. There we go, defense. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. See, like how Derek Brown and Brian Burns are the only ones with abilities right now? My whole defensive line is gonna have superstar abilities of like double or nothing and BOGO. My whole defensive line is gonna, that swarm effect right there is gonna be so much worse. It's gonna be so much worse for the other team. Like, it's gonna be crazy. Let me tell you. It's gonna be absolutely crazy. Alright. Trevor Etienne.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 30.
Okay. Dante.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter. But
Yeah, that's fine. They haven't gotten anything after that, though. They only have... we only allowed them a field goal, dude. Like, we absolutely destroyed the Buccaneers. Absolutely destroyed them. Alright. So, yeah. This swarm defense is going to be crazy once I have everything set up how I want it. Derek Brown. What does he need as far as... Let's see. So, real quick. Under pressure, El Toro, interior threat. This is going to be changed later on. Wait, can I go ahead? I can give him BOGO, but can I give him... double or nothing? Yes, I can. Oh, boy. You guys thinking what I'm thinking? I'm going to try this. Let's go double or nothing. And then El Toro is going to be BOGO. And then for interior... He's more of a... Yeah. Let's keep interior threat there. See what happens. And then for stats, ratings, okay, so he doesn't really need much of anything, really. Pursuit is 99, 99 block shedding, 98 strength. Power moves could go up a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. +4 to finesse moves, +3 to pursuit, +2 to power moves. Not bad. That'll put everything at 97 for the power moves, 74 for the finesse moves. He's more of a power rusher, so he's going to be... This is going to be crazy once we get everything set up. Chuba Hubbard. Let's go ahead. Put this skill point on elusive back. Spin move, change your direction, awareness. All right. Nick Scorton. Speed rusher. There's the finesse moves, +1 to pursuit. There we go. That's what we need. That'll put him at 98 pursuit, 97 finesse moves, 97 power moves, 99 finesse moves, 82 speed. His speed could go up a little bit. I want to say maybe like 84, 85. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Once we have everything, all of his archetypes maxed out, then we should be able to really decide where we want to, or how we want to use Nick Scorton. For now, though, it's going to be bringing pressure. It's going to be bringing massive pressure on the defensive line. Ethan Driscoll. Let's go ahead and put pass protector on him again. +2 to pass block. There we go. That's what we need. 80 pass block. That'll really put us in a good spot. Let's go ahead, simulate to next week. Preview the game against the Seattle Seahawks. And we're going to go up to level 15. We're going to unlock a new ability slot. Let's go. That'll really... Woo-hoo. Let's go ahead and do our weekly strategy real quick. So we can... Oh, yeah. We're about to have some fun with this one. We're about to have some fun next episode, guys, with our loadouts. For now, though, what I'm looking to do... is really start putting mainly defensive abilities. So let's actually go Camp Counselor with one of them. And then let's go mano a mano, I guess. Because we need to be able to lock them down any chance we get. RPO, no. Increased ability to disengage from the run blocks on option and QB design run plays. Okay. Sideline to sideline. Increased ability to disengage run blocks on outside run plays. Okay. Stem shot. That's for replenish fatigue. Alright. Increased pursuit from defenders with QB spy assignment. What's the... Okay, increased fumble chances when hitting QB outside the pocket. Cover 4 guru. We don't really need any of that stuff except for trench goblins, shuttables, island kings. Okay, so instead of... What do we got here? What do we got? Island Kings is probably better instead of mano a mano. So let's keep Island Kings. And then what we'll do is we'll upgrade Camp Counselor again if we can, because I want to get that plus 5% boost to the dev trait upgrade odds in training camp minigames. Because if we can get Jason Jones to like a star or superstar dev, whew, it's gonna be crazy. It is gonna be crazy. Because then that'll really allow us to get Jason Jones to be the monster of a defensive tackle that I think he's going to be. And if we can get that, if he does become that kind of guy, this Swarm defense is going to go to a whole nother level. I'm telling you. And you guys can come back and rewatch this video when it happens too. So let's go ahead. Keep Trench Goblins, Island King, Shuttables, Defensive Line Practitioner, Camp Counselor, and what was the last one here that I have? It's for personnel. Head of the class. Why do I have two of them? I was about to say, why do I have two of them? Oh, because one of them is... Okay. One of them is for head coach, and one of them is for defensive coordinator. I see. That's why. Okay. So I think that's going to be my loadout for run stop. What can we do for... We can run the fourth... There we go. Actually, let's... Instead of run stop, let's go 4-3, since we have that now. And then what we're going to do is upgrade that. Because that'll give us +5 play rec for all defenders on the play sheet. And if it does what I think it's going to, this swarm defense is going to be absolutely ballistic. Alright, so I don't want to waste too much time in the video, guys, because I'll have a lot of editing to do. I mean, not like it's going to matter anyway, because I'm recording this. I'm recording this the week prior. You guys are seeing it now. But I recorded this video the week prior. So, like, the same week you guys are seeing... Hang on. I'm going to go to my... I'm going to go to my YouTube studio real quick after this, but... You guys can see it there on top. I got my phone charging right now, but I'm recording this the same week that my Fortnite video came out, whatever, that my Fortnite video dropped, and my Clash of Clans video. I'm recording this the same week that those two videos dropped. So, you guys are watching this now, the week after, but I'm recording this the very same week, if that makes any sense. So, just to give you guys a little bit of a idea here. Yeah. So, with that being said, like I said, we're going to go ahead, once again, simulate the training. I'll do my upgrades off camera. So that way, in the next episode, we can just get right on into the games. Right off rip. So. View weekly awards. Chuba Hubbard, once again. Going off. 21 carries, 247 rush yards, 2 touchdowns, 11.8 rush yards per carry here. Not bad. Alright, so, like I always say, guys, if you guys like this series, like this video, drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This defense is about to get crazy. This defense is going to be absolutely crazy. And I am hella excited for it. This freaking ladybug, I swear, is annoying the crap out of me right now. I'll take care of him after I get done recording this video. But yeah, drop a like, subscribe, hit the bell to enable notifications so that way you guys know whenever I go live or upload a video. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time. That is all from me and Evie tonight. Well, today. As I'm recording at like 4 in the evening. I think it's like 4 in the evening, right? Yeah. This defense is about to get crazy, guys. This defense is gonna get crazy. And I can't wait. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay blessed. Why does my jacket always keep... Okay. There we go. That's better. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Stay blessed. I'm James Tate. We out. Hey guys. Guess what I forgot to do? Again. I forgot to show you guys the rest of my targets, the rest of the players that I've been keeping an eye on in the draft. So that's what we're going to do real quick before we end the video. So let's go to all of my favorite players here, or that I've favorited. So out of the ones that I've favorited, Sharif Wolf, you guys saw him. And then Matt Manning. Where is he? Matt Manning, Quentin Hammond, Thomas Beltran. You guys saw them. So as far as offensive line goes, like I said, I'm planning to draft a right tackle to replace what's his name? Driscoll. And so far, I'm looking at maybe Paul, Derek Jones, Garnes. Well, the offensive line class isn't really too great. I'm mainly looking at the pass protecting offensive linemen. I'm looking for great to elite strength. So DeMarcus Paul doesn't have good strength there. Good to great. Okay, that's kind of better. Chris Wilcox. St. Marginal poor. He's not going to cut it. Richardson. Decent marginal. Dom Moore. Decent. Yeah, all of these guys are not going to be too great. And I think where it's at, it might be the power and agile guys that have the best stats here. So let's go to Josh Martinez real quick. Take a look at him. Decent marginal. Yeah, so what we might have to do is draft one or two guards and then convert them, change their position to be a right tackle. But for now, Ben Garnes seems to be a good tackle, 6'8", 320 out of California. He seems to be a decent tackle. So Ben Garnes, Chris Wilcox, marginal poor strength. Johnny Wells, good to great. So yeah, Johnny Wells and Garnes seem to be 324, 6'8", 328. So these guys, both Wells and Garnes, seem to be pretty even in stats. So we'll have to keep an eye on those two. So Wilcox, was it? Yeah, marginal poor. Remove him as a favorite. Raymond Herrera. Solid, decent. We can remove him. Dom Moore, I'm pretty sure, like I said, decent, marginal. So, yeah, he can be removed. Nick Brooks is an agile tackle. So he's not going to have good strength here. Remove him. And then Tyler Fernandez. Solid, decent. Bradley Hawthorne. Good to great. He is a power guy. So Bradley Hawthorne. Definitely going to be on my watch list here. Rich Rhett. 6'5", 301. Agile guy. I don't know if his strength is going to be good, solid, or solid to good. It's not bad, but it's not great either, so. What about this guy out of Washington? He's an agile guy. Decent marginal. Yeah, no. Mark McCormick. I think this is one of the guys that I've been looking at. Yeah, McCormick, solid, decent. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be Garnes or Wells. Garnes, Wells, or Hawthorne. Those are going to be the three guys. And then obviously we got Derek Jones. Good to great. Yeah, Derek Jones and DeMarcus Paul. Those are going to be the guys right there. Those are your culprits for right tackle. And then right guard, we need to get a right guard to learn under Austin Corbett. So right now I've got Watkins favorited since he's a pass protector and he's got great to elite strength. So he might be the main guy for Corbett to teach. But I'll be looking at off camera, I'll be looking at other right guards to really look at. See, like Bo Burke here. He's a pass protecting guy. Decent marginal. Yeah, no. Not going to cut it. And then power guys. Guys with the power archetype. See? Great to elite strength. There we go. Manny Gonzalez. J.R. Haran. I think that's how you pronounce it. Horan. J.R. Haran. Not too great there. Mark Keenan. Decent to solid. And then Devontae Barclay. 6'3", 344 out of North Dakota State. Good to great. So if we don't manage to snag any of the great to elite strength guys, we can always get the ones that are like a little bit like good to great strength guys. And then we already have Trevin Wallace and Deion Jones for middle linebacker, so we're good there. Defensive tackle, like I said, we're developing Jason Jones. Hopefully he can turn out to be the stud that I want him to be. If not, I do have some defensive tackles favorited. I'll be looking at nose tackles mainly, like nose tackles and speed rushers. I will have a few power rushers favorited as well, but I won't be really looking to get more power rush because I have Cam Jackson and Jaden Crumity. I have Cam Jackson just in case if I do want to put a power rushing defensive tackle on the line. But it's mainly going to be nose tackles and speed rushers. Because when you're running a swarm defense, it's all about speed, 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 speed. You want to have defensive tackles that can be pretty good on the edge, if that makes sense. You want to put defensive tackles that make good, solid edge rushers. And you want to have high stats like high pursuit, acceleration, agility, player recognition, and finesse moves, along with some decent speed. Because that's what's going to really create that swarm effect for your defensive line. So the archetypes that you want to look for are speed rushers and nose tackles. Speed rushers are pretty much going to be able to... They're going to play like speed rushing edge rushers, if that makes any sense. They're going to more like mainly focus on rushing the quarterback, if that makes any sense. And then nose tackles, yes, you can work nose tackles like speed rushers, but more than likely, your speed rushing defensive tackles are going to have a higher speed stat than your nose tackle archetype defensive tackles. So unless you're looking to rely on your linebackers and edge rushers to pursue the quarterback, on the linebacker / edge rusher, sides of the defensive line, it just depends on what you're looking to do. Like, if you're trying to get more guys to pursue the quarterback rather than just plug up holes on the defensive line while your linebackers and edge rushers pursue the quarterback, versus if you want to get some speed rushers and have speed rushing defensive tackles get after the quarterback with your linebackers, safeties, edge rushers. It just depends on what you're really looking to do. So I'll go through all of these guys and, I'll favorite the ones that I'm looking for or that I have interest in. And yeah, that's basically my game plan for the draft, guys. Like I said, I forgot to throw in the other draft prospects that I'm looking at. So figured I might as well do it here in the outro. Which would be pretty much my second outro of the video, if you count the other clip. So, with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys next time. This swarm defense is going to be crazy. Also, I do want to show you guys, I recently did this just before filming this clip. We just made a trade with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we managed to snag their edge rusher, Hassan Reddick. So we traded away Yannick Ngakoue and Bud Dupree, if I remember correctly, to the Buccaneers, along with one of our draft picks. It's like a low draft pick, like a very late draft pick, like around 5, 6, or 7 draft pick, which isn't really giving up a whole lot. But we got the job done. Nick Scorton is going to have some help on that side. So anytime we want to rotate Nick Scorton out, we can do so and have Hassan Reddick in his place. So that way it takes a little bit of weight. It takes a little bit of, it takes a little bit out of Nick Scorton. So that way he doesn't have to work as hard. He'll have Hassan Reddick backing him up. So just thought I'd show you guys that real quick. We traded for Hassan Reddick. With that being said, guys, I will see you guys next time. Next time, I'll be sure to remember to get everything that I want to say in my outro said before I stop a clip. Or before I stop recording a clip. I'll see you guys next time. We out, baby. We out.